You're clearing off a dusty bookshelf, or maybe leaning over the bathroom sink, and you spot it, a multi-legged creature with the unmistakable claws of a scorpion. But if you lean in closer, the illusion breaks. Measuring only 2 to 8 millimeters long, roughly the size of a sesame seed, this animal is entirely missing the stinging tail that defines a true scorpion. These land crabs have appeared in our scientific records for thousands of years. Aristotle described them among library scrolls, and they were a primary subject for early microscopists like Robert Hooke, who featured them in his 1665 landmark text, Microscopia. This tiny predator belongs to an ancient evolutionary lineage that abandoned heavy armor and tails to dominate the microscopic world. True scorpions and pseudoscorpions are evolutionary sisters. Deep in the arachnid family tree, they share a common ancestor within a specific clade known as Panscorpiones. Because of this shared history, both groups utilize the same physical foundation: 8 walking legs, a distinct teardrop-shaped body, and massive pincer-like pedipalps used for grasping. Their similarities extend into their behavior, specifically an elaborate courtship ritual known as the promenade à deux, or a walk for two. During this mating dance, the male and female lock pincers. The male steps backward, pulling the female in a choreographed routine until she is positioned over a deposited sperm packet. While their origins and reproduction mirror each other, the different demands of macroscopic and microscopic environments forced a radical physiological split. The first major divergence is respiration. True scorpions rely on heavy, layered internal organs called book lungs. Pseudoscorpions abandon those for a network of internal breathing tubes called trachea, the same system insects use to breathe efficiently at tiny scales. Then there is the weaponry. A heavy, segmented, venomous tail requires significant energy to maintain and maneuver. In the microworld, the pseudoscorpion discarded the tail entirely. Instead, the venom delivery system moved directly into their claws. This allows them to instantly inject and paralyze prey the moment they make contact. They also developed a tool that true scorpions lack: the ability to spin silk. While spiders spin silk from their abdomens, pseudoscorpions extrude it from glands in their jaws, weaving tiny protective igloos used for overwintering or safely shutting their exoskeletons. By trading heavy armor and tails for venomous claws and silk-spinning jaws, the pseudoscorpion survived as a specialized apex predator of the microworld. But life at this scale creates a logistical problem. If you are a wingless arachnid the size of the sesame seed, how do you migrate across a forest or reach the upper floors of an apartment building? You hitchhike. Pseudoscorpions utilize a behavior called phoresy, where they clamp their pincers onto the legs of much larger, mobile insects. By hijacking an aerial host, these tiny arachnids can cross vast distances that would otherwise be impossible to navigate on foot. They also engage in phagophilia, or cleaning symbiosis, living directly on or near larger animals to feed on their parasites. Pseudoscorpions are often found underneath the wing covers of lardy beetles or inside pack rat nests, where they provide a service to the host by eating mites and lice. These symbiotic behaviors allowed pseudoscorpions to conquer nearly every continent and habitat on Earth without ever needing to evolve wings. While roughly 25 species of true scorpions carry venom deadly to humans, the pseudoscorpion is completely harmless to us. Inside our homes, they act as a silent security force, hunting down the microscopic pests that actually damage our property. They actively target house dust lights, clothes moth larvae, carpet beetles, and the tiny paper-eating insects known as booklice. This hunting behavior is why you might find one on a dusty shelf or hidden in a dark crevice. They are simply patrolling the areas where their prey thrives. The next time you spot one of these tiny, tailless arachnids, consider leaving it be. You are looking at an ancient, silk-spinning ally that has been quietly patrolling human spaces since the time of Aristotle.